I have standard precautions in place, and the first step in this skill is to assemble the regulator to the oxygen tank. Now, because these are two separate devices, we have to ensure that there's a good seal between the two. So every time you open a new tank, be very careful with this white band, because contained in that band is a brand new washer that will prevent any leaks once you apply the regulator to the tank. Alright, so apply the washer. I'm going to put the regulator in place, tighten it down well, including about a quarter turn past tight. I'm then going to take either an oxygen wrench or a wheel, open it up, and first thing I'm going to do is check and make sure that the tank is full, which it is. It's at 2100 psi. Then I'm going to kneel down and assess whether or not I have any leaks. Alright, I hear no leaks. So I'm going to assemble my oxygen delivery device. In this case, we're going to start out with a non-rebreathing mask. I'm going to attach it to the regulator, turn it on to at least 12 liters per minute. I'm going to press down against this valve at the base of the nose, which will pre-fill the reservoir bag, and simply apply the mask to the patient's face, pulling the band of the mask snug so that there's as much of an airtight seal as possible.
The medical director now orders you to apply a nasal cannula to the patient.
All right, the next thing I'm going to do then is to remove the mask, and remove the mask before you turn the oxygen down. All right, so I'm going to shut it down to 6 liters per minute, discard the non-rebreathing mask, take my nasal cannula, attach it to the regulator, and I'm going to loop it over the patient's ears for safety.
The medical director now orders you to discontinue oxygen therapy.
Okay, so I'm going to remove the nasal cannula, being very careful when I pull the prongs out. I'm going to turn the oxygen tank off at the stem, let all the pressure bleed down, and then return the regulator to 0.